Now, of course, the FUT birthday stuff happened this weekend. Now, I was actually away, so I didn't make any videos on it and stuff. I was sorting out the new office and stuff, which obviously you're going to see is going to change very, very soon. But actually, I'm making this video today because I want to take a look at the players that EA could have potentially done, okay, for FUT birthday. So as you guys know, they brought back like the cards from back in the day where they used to be like OP and everyone's favorite cards. They brought them back into like a modern now of FIFA 17, alright? But obviously they messed around with stats a little bit. I'm going to take a look at 5 players they could have done in this episode. Well, maybe they couldn't have done because obviously certain league situations and stuff like that. Maybe they couldn't have done it, but it would have been cool. So, you know, we'll make this video because it would have been cool. I can potentially do 5 more if you want. Drop a like and a thumbs up down below if you want to see that. Now, the first one I'm going to do is Marlos. Alright, now Marlos, as you guys can see, was, well, obviously we got, this is like a card he could have had, a right mid 85, whatever like that. Amazing, amazing stat. But Marlos back in the day used to be one of everyone's favorite Brasilva cards, alright? So he was a 5-star silver Brazilian striker and he was insane. He was playing in Brazil, I think, back in the day there, but as you guys can see, he's now at Shakhtar, so he's obviously actually, you know, he's closer to us boys over here. But of course, that league isn't in Ultimate Team, so they didn't do him, played probably for that reason, but it would have been absolutely, you know, so cool to see. 5-star skill, silver, obviously now we're looking at now 85 rated right mid card with insane stats, right? Absolutely insane stats. But there you go, there's his card, but in the bottom right hand corner, wherever I'm going to put it, Marlos 74, this was like his FIFA 12 card, I believe, 86 pace, 84 dribbling, 66 passing, 70 shooting. I mean, this is a pretty good silver card, to be fair. Look at the stats that high and that well. 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, pretty decent. Lots of comments, lots of stuff saying possibly the best Brasilva ever. I would probably maybe agree. I loved him back in the day. I think what we have to do next is take a look at a player that was, you know, one of a kind, alright? One of a kind because he was everyone's favourite, but for a certain reason, Marcio Azevedo, same situation as Marlos, was in Brazil, now he's at Shakhtar, but Marcio Azevedo was the only 5-star left back, 5-star skill left back, I believe, back in FIFA 12 days. 5-star skillers left back, right? That's right, guys. He was a 69 rating. I'm going to put his card somewhere on the screen here. But anyway, 89 pace as well. So it wasn't like he was slow, right? He was quick. He had 5-star skill moves as a left back. Now, that's pretty cool. Now, everyone had this guy. If he was a skiller, if he wasn't a skiller, because to be honest, you just wanted someone like him in the team, especially if he was doing 5-star skill moves and he was quick. 84 acceleration, like 92 sprint speed. Decent stuff. Now, you can actually play with these players on seasons, I believe. Obviously, not Ultimate Team and stuff. The Shakhtar's not an Ultimate Team, but you can play with them on seasons. You want to play against a mate or whatever. They are actually on FIFA. But yes, that is probably the reason why EA have forgotten about him or whatever. Or they couldn't have done him. Marcio Azevedo playing for Shakhtar, not an Ultimate Team. That would have been a great one. That would have been a great one. Next up, we're going to do a player that I think EA actually could have done this year. Okay, so you know, mixing up a little bit. One that EA potentially could have done this year, but they didn't. And this was like maybe the favorite ever like silver striker Premier League card. We got Cameron Jerome. If you guys look at his card here from FIFA 12, I'm going to put up in a minute. Let's have a look. 82 rated or whatever. Birthday card would have been great to see, but this card I'm about to show you would have been the boy. 92 pace on his silver card back in the day. He was strong, he was so good, he could finish, and he was OP. He was the definition of OP back in the day. So now obviously he's at Norwich, he's got a 74 rated silver card. You know, he's got a silver card once again, but the stats are just nowhere near as good as they were back in the day. He's lost his pace. Actually, I think his shooting's gone up a little bit and stuff, but yeah, he's lost the pace. He's now for like 30 years of age, mate. He's no longer fresh. Next up, we're going to take a look at the opposite end of the picture, right? So we've got a centre back now, and now he's actually playing in Brazil currently, so EA couldn't have done him, but you know, I'm just making this video because it would have been fun. It would have been nice to see, right? Santana, the amazing centre back. Now, of course, obviously the stats there on the birthday one are just sort of predictions and stuff. Now, he was last in the game, I think, in FIFA 16. He was a 75 card. He was at Shakhtar. He had 78 pace in him, which is pretty decent. But since playing in Germany, since playing in Bundesliga, he's gone to obviously Brazil, who are not in Ultimate Team. I think you can play with him in season still and stuff, but just not in Ultimate Team, so you can't see the card. But let me just say, if he was in Ultimate Team, he probably would have had a birthday card because he was everyone's favourite cheap centre-back back in the day. Like, stupid pace on him. I say back in the day, but he was a 78 pace last year, so a lot of people still used him last year. On FIFA 15, he had 80 pace. You know, 80 pace centre-backs and stuff are just going to be always highly used. They're going to be everyone's favourites, aren't they? Everyone wants an 80 pace centre-back. Everyone wants one. But on FIFA 14, though, he's a 77 rated, 81 pace, 84 heading centre-back, alright? And he was possibly the best centre-back in the game, if not one of the best centre-backs in the game. So if he was still playing in Europe or whatever, you know, he would have got potentially his birthday card because he was highly used. Everyone used him. Everyone loved him back in the day. Now, Dede was another one as well. Dede, I could have featured him in this video. If you guys want me to do 5 more players in this one, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Like I say, Dede was another one. Dede was absolutely fantastic. Dede and Santana, the pair, the duo. Last but not least, we got possibly my most favourite card of them all, okay? Because this guy was the best long shotter in the game. We have got the one and only Giovanni. Now, this guy who's played for Hull and stuff, I believe, but forgetting about that. Just forget about Hull for a second. Giovanni, right, he had serious long shot ability. So not only was he Silver, 5-star skill move, great pace, great dribbling and stuff. He had the best long shots in the game, hands down. Literally, that's how much I loved him, right? Back in, like, I'm going to just pause that for a sec. Back in FIFA 13, I made a video absolutely dedicated, alright, to getting Giovanni back in FIFA 13, because FIFA 12, I think, may have been his last game. But yes, he had the best long shots in the game. I'm going to try and find a clip and chuck it into the video just to show how good it was. Jobson was another one, alright? He was a striker that everyone used back in the day, but I think, like, didn't he, like, go in prison for drugs or something like that, and he got removed from the game or something crazy? But yes, guys, these are 5 players that maybe could have been in the fuck birthdays if it was still in the game, or some of them are still in the game, like Cameron Drone, etc, etc. I'm out, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Take it easy, have a good day. Peace.